Politics and geopolitics news. Trump signed his big, beautiful bill into law. Elon Musk announced the creation of his own political party in the US. EU to present sanctions against Israel over its military operation in Gaza next week. You're active. The US intends to notify some countries that if there is no notable progress in trade talks, the Trump administration will bring back duties announced by Trump back on April 2 starting August 1, as Treasury Department Chief Scott Bessent said. Financial and stock market news. Trump, stocks are at record levels. We're going to maintain that. OPEC Plus countries will increase production by 548,000 barrels per day in August. Due to healthy market and sustainable outlook, release. TikTok deal is almost done, us to begin talks with China July 7 to 8, Trump. China is using TikTok to pressure the US in trade negotiations and will not approve a deal to sell TikTok to us until it is convinced it has maximized its benefits in trade talks with the US, NYP. France calls for tariff barriers to stop China from destroying industry, Bloomberg. French Finance Minister Eric Lombard said Europe must strengthen its tariff barriers to counter Chinese imports that could damage the continent's industrial economy. China is buying up mines around the world in a bid to access more resources, feat. Crypto world news. Bitcoin whale wakes up after 14 years. This whale of a crypto market controls about 8 wallets. 2 of them received 20,000 BTC each on April 2, 2011, when Bitcoin was worth 78 cents. At that time the transfer amount was $15,600, now it's about $2.18 billion. The remaining 6 wallets received a total of 60,009 BTC on May 4, 2011, when Bitcoin's price reached $3.37. That was $202,000 at the time, and now it's roughly $6.52 billion. At this point, all 8 wallets have woken up after 14 years of inactivity and have withdrawn a total of 80,009 BTC worth $8.69 billion. Analysts speculate that these are early miners from 2011. According to some reports, they once controlled over 200,000 BTC. Why did they wake up 14 years later? Selling at the peak of the cycle. Current prices may seem ideal for exiting a position. Asset transfers. It's possible that owners are simply moving funds to new, safer wallets. Institutional buyout. It is possible that an OTC deal has been struck with large funds. What happens next? Possible scenarios, potential price pressure. If all 80,000 BTC hit spot exchanges at one time, it could cause a collapse of 10 to 30% or more. For comparison, in 2021 to 2022, selling 10 to 20k BTC caused a $5,000 to $10,000 drop. The volume here is 4 to 8 times higher. The price may temporarily drop below $80,000. Most likely scenario: over-the-counter sale. Whales enters into a direct transaction with the funds, selling the asset at a below-market price. In this case, the funds receive Bitcoin at a favorable price. The whales lock in profits. The market does not feel the supply pressure. On July 6 to 7, the 17 BRICS Summit is taking place in Rio de Janeiro. BRICS countries discussed the use of digital financial assets, FARs, and cryptocurrencies in cross-border settlements. Coinbase representatives do not rule out that the recent awakening of ancient BTC wallets belonging to the same $8 billion whale could be the result of a hack. If confirmed, the hack could be the largest in the history of the crypto industry. The U.S. Secret Service's Global Investigative Operations Center, GOC, is accelerating the global fight against crypto fraud. It has helped recover about $400 million in digital assets over the past decade, Bloomberg. Toncoin has partnered with the UAE and is starting to offer a 10-year golden visa for Ton stakers. Ethereum Community Fund said they have set a goal of driving the price of ETH to $10,000. Inflows into spot BTC ETFs continue. Aggregate inflows continue to break records, Farside data. Inflows into spot BTC ETFs are one of the main bullish drivers in the market. Investing in Toncoin goes to a new level. Toncoin is now offering a 10-year UAE Golden Visa for Ton holders participating in staking. Terms of participation: stake from $100,000 in Ton, unlocks after 3 years. One-time fee of $35,000. What the UAE Golden Visa gives you: 10 years of legal residency without the need to renew every 2 to 3 years. Opportunity to sponsor a family. You can arrange residency for spouse, children. Right to own a business in the UAE without a local partner. Free entry, exit without the risk of losing your visa. Legal work and investments, real estate, companies, startups.